very good evening and welcome to your Monday Sport News with me, Johnny Konja, here on NBC One. Let's take a look at your headline-making stories tonight. Liverpool Supporters Club in South Africa pays tribute to Geingob. Etosha Lions fan and former coach fondly remember Geingob. Details coming up. Stay tuned. Well, a very good evening and welcome to your Monday Sport News with me, Johnny Konja, here on NBC One. Let's take a look at your headline-making stories tonight. Liverpool Supporters Club in South Africa pays tribute to Geingob. Etosha Lions fan and former coach fondly remember Geingob. Details coming up. Stay tuned. Back in our first stop tonight, the Liverpool Supporters Club in neighbouring South Africa has sent a message of condolence to the Namibian Liverpool Supporters Club after the passing of the President Hage Geingob. The following story has the details.
Speaking from South Africa over the weekend, the chairperson of Liverpool Supporters Club in South Africa, Veren Janka, said they remember the late President Geingob as a staunch supporter of Liverpool who used to watch the team playing on TV and even attend the team's matches while in England. He said his love for Liverpool was massive and his unwavering support will be sorely missed. Janka's message was shared at Liverpool Supporters Club in Namibia's memorial service held at Jokers in Windhoek over the weekend.
To all of our Namibian Liverpool supporters on this sad occasion of the passing of your president, on behalf of the members and Liverpool supporters here in South Africa, the Liverpool South Africa YNWA group, I want to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt condolences to you. You never walk alone. Our thoughts and prayers are with you at this time.
The Liverpool memorial service was attended by Liverpool supporters in Namibia, some of whom had the opportunity to speak to the late president about the team's performance and its rich history.
Be tossed and blown.
Etosha Lions supporter Manuel Uiseb and former coach Max Johnson, who got to witness the late Dr. Hage Geingob play the beautiful game of football back in the day, took a moment to relive some of the late president's experiences with the club. Let's hear more in the following story.
Etosha Lions diehard supporter Manuel Uiseb recently took a trip down memory lane to catch up with some of the late president's most memorable moments on the pitch. Uiseb, who was present when Geingob donned the famous Etosha Lions jersey, said, in 1962, Geingob made legendary sprints down the right flank and delivered telling crosses. He proved to be a real headache for attackers in the Lions' defense. In conversation with NBC reporter Evelyn Paules in Tsumeb, Uiseb shared that there was more to Geingob's game than just being a solid defender.
Occasionally, he could also stand as a goalkeeper. Would you believe it? But because of his height, it was his advantage to be a goalkeeper as well as a good fullback. Remember him giving good shots from the distance for the goalkeepers. So they should watch out. They should be up on their toes in order to prevent him from scoring.
He also reflected back to the 4th of February 2024, explaining how he took the sad news of the president's passing.
How did you feel? Where were you that moment when you received the news?
I was at home, and when the news came, my wife told me that big man is gone. I said, which big man? She said, the president is gone, and I was shocked. I didn't expect him to go now. But it's not our will, it's the will of God. So there's nothing we can do.
Former Etosha Lions coach Max Johnson also had the privilege of watching Geingob from a tender age of 6 years. He too reflected on the good old times the late president had with the team.
A very tough player, not easy to beat. And next to him was also a very tough defender with the name Fitus Castellano. And what I can remember from those playing days is that Etosha Lions, after the trip to South Africa, was a different team. The way they were playing, the tricks that they were performing on the soccer field was just amazing. They were really a team to watch. The late president, was a sports fan. He also supported Chief Sandos. He would always have a message for the team.
Dr. Hage Geingob will be laid to rest this Sunday, the 25th of February. Nicholas Feremo, NBC Sport News, Ventic.
Still staying with the president's tribute, former middle distance runner and darling of the track, Agnes Samaria Visnes, also remembered the late President Dr. Hage Geingob as a man she used to call Uncle Hage, as well as his unwavering support for sport. In the following story, Samaria recounts the first time she met Uncle Hage.
I met him at my godparents' home in Ochivarongo. His late Aunt Hendrina and Uncle Kapiangu, not knowing that he would one day become our president. Then at a football match at Katutura Stadium, where I introduced my boyfriend, now husband, to him, and he was still as humble, kind and joking uncle. And my last time was at his home together with his wife, Madame Monica Geinkos, as they just returned from a state funeral in Kenya and still making time to meet us. Really a true sign of their commitment, no matter what. My moments with him were few, but worthwhile. I felt inspired by his wise persona and his love for people, and therefore will remember him as Uncle Hage, the people's person. Surely his presence at sports events will be missed. Taking a short glance at his long political life, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob has played an important role in the preparations towards independence and also the development of Namibia. My message: the power of Psalm 23. Finding peace with God as our shepherd reminds us that in life or in death, in times of joy or tears, God is good all the time and worthy of our trust. Our dear uncle, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, has left this earthly realm, but his spirit continues to live in our hearts and also through his commitment during his life. To Madame Geinkos, children and entire Geingob family, I will keep you in my prayers. May his soul rest in peace.
The MTC Nesta Sunshine Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy earlier today announced the postponement of the Independence Celebration Boxing Bonanza to April. Here's why.
The Independence Celebration Boxing Bonanza was scheduled to take place on the 23rd of March, but is now being moved to the month of April. Boxing promoter Nesta Tobias explained what prompted this decision.
We would like to inform you that the March anticipated Independence Boxing Bonanza, scheduled for the 23rd March, have been postponed to the 27th April. due to the passing on of our beloved President, Dr. G. Geingob. During this difficult time, our condolences go to the Geingob family and to the entire nation. During this period, we also have enough time to mourn our president and to celebrate his legacy.
Namibian Philippus Ngitumbwa will headline the fight as he squares off against Chinese Zhong Liu for the WBO International Super Bantamweight title.
A total of 28 players qualified over the weekend to represent the Karas region at the upcoming zonal closed chess tournament slated to take place in the capital next month.
The chess tournament, organized by the Namibia Chess Federation under the auspices of the Namibia School Sports Union, attracted nearly 150 players representing various schools in the region that competed for a place to represent the region at next month's National Chess Tournament. Speaking to NBC Sport, the chairperson of the Karazona Chess Tournament, Neto Chekuvera Kasutu, says that the game of chess is still under development in the region and the federation is using platforms such as the Karas Tournament to create awareness about the sport.
We have really bright students here that play chess. It's just the skills are not really nurtured by, we don't really have coaches that can nurture their skills. But yeah, I would wish them all the best for those students that will qualify to go play the zonal closed. And what I can advise them is to study the game, study, train, and then, obviously if you train well, then you can of course beat those guys.
For some, this was the first time to play chess in an organized tournament, while others had a few years' experience. These are some of the comments they made about the game of chess.
My first game was a bye. It means that either my partner didn't turn up on time or completely. The reason I love chess is because it's a mind game. It teaches you patience, it teaches you more than just physical education. Yeah.
People don't consider chess as a sport. They like saying it's a board game. But for us who play chess, it's like we're also using something physical, but now for mentally now. So it really helps for people who need thinking ability. So I would encourage that people start learning chess.
Chess is lekker in die begin.
Playing chess is always fun in the beginning, and it just gets better. Sometimes you win, at times you lose. Sometimes you may have to draw with someone that is better than you, or you can be the better player. That is just how the game is.
Marcelino Zuze is a teacher coach. He thanked the Namibia Chess Federation for all the efforts to develop chess in the region.
It's keeping kids off the street. So, like when they are now done with schoolwork, especially, they stay behind, play chess. So in that way, they are developing their whole being. Chess is, like I said, it's a stimulating game. It helps them with the fast thinking skills. And this also helps in mathematics.
The National Chess School tournament is expected to take place on the 2nd of March in Windhoek.
Well, we've come to the end of the bulletin. Remember that you can like us on Facebook and NBC Sport, or tweet us at SportNBC and share your messages and how you remember the late president in relation to the sport with us. You can also visit our website or YouTube channel for more sports stories. Don't forget to check out the NBC Plus by downloading the app from Google Play Store. Alternatively, visit nbcplus.na and discover a whole new world of programming. Thanks for watching. From myself, Johnny Konja. Have a pleasant viewing on.